welcome back to my channel. My name is Nana and welcome to Nana's Space. So I do reviews of series and movies on this channel. Thank you for all who have subscribed, liked, commented and shared the videos on this channel. Today I'll be reviewing Lupin Season 2 Episode 4. So we start off from where Pellegrini was arrested. So he's the guy who's trying to frame Lupin for a crime he did not commit. So Pellegrini was questioned in the police station and he claimed to know someone who can get him out of there within minutes. So he called the Minister for Interior Affairs and he overrode everything that was being said and got him out of there within minutes, as he claimed. Then the gentleman Leonard, the one who almost burnt Lupin's son down, was next to be questioned, but we'll talk about him later on. The next person to be questioned was Claire. And I think Claire is very well versed with Hassan's way of doing things. So she was trying to play dumb, claiming not to know the group of gentlemen who were guarding her house the day Lupin got in and escaped. And they were asking him, do you not know where Hassan lives? He was like, well, no. He was like, well, you've got a son with him. How can you not know where your son's father lives? And he was like, well, you know, I don't know. So they sent her home. And then we cut to Juliet. So Juliet is Pellegrini's daughter. And behind Pellegrini's back, Juliet and Hassan are in a romantic relationship. So they met over a bridge, they kissed, and then Juliet was like, you know, Hassan, what have you made me do? Because my dad is now out of jail, you know, out of the police custody. Like, what is going to happen? How he's going to find out that I was the one who arranged for him to be arrested. And Lupin kept saying, you're okay, you don't have to do anything about it. Just carry on with your concert as you have already planned, and I'll take care of this. So then the scene cuts to Benjamin, who's Lupin's best friend. He was in his office. I think he had Lupin's dog with him. So Lupin had called and said, can you bring the dog over? Because according to Benjamin, anytime he so much as think and mentions Pellegrini, the dog barks. And literally they played it out where anytime he mentioned Lupin, the dog was barking. Even as much as think about it, the dog was barking. So Benjamin took the dog to Lupin's house. Now I'm going to stop there. Before that scene, Pellegrini and Leonard, the assassin, and another gentleman called Pascal, who is also an assassin, had met to discuss what to do going forward because the police are now onto them. So what do we do going forward? So the plan was that Leonard will follow Benjamin to see whether they can work out where Lupin lives. So the day Benjamin took the dog to Lupin's house, Leonard was behind them, and Benjamin stupidly did not close Lupin's door properly, and then Leonard got in. So Leonard got into the house, and Lupin was playing music. I've forgotten the name of the music he was playing, but it's a very popular song. He was cooking, dancing, and while that was going on, Leonard had slowly creeped into the house with a silencer. So he was about to shoot Lupin when Pascal, the other assassin, got in and killed Leonard. So he killed Leonard, left him in Lupin's house, and then he called the police and said, I think there's a fight going on. It might be very serious. You know, the police should get here now. So the police got there. One, they now know where Lupin lives. Two, he's now being framed for Leonard's death. And three, he was in the house. So he had, you know, if they caught him there, he had no alibi. But as smart as Lupin was, the dog had sniffed blood and run to the living room. So Lupin stopped the music, cooking, and then went and grabbed his dog and ran away. He then called Benjamin and said, you need to leave wherever you are, like now, because they'll be coming after you. So Benjamin left, and he realized he was being followed by someone. And so the whole time, Lupin was on the phone with Benjamin, and he kept saying, is someone following you? Is someone following you? He was like, I don't think so, but yes, there's one guy following me. So they sat at the bus stop, and it is this classic thing. They sat at the bus stop, the two gentlemen, so Benjamin and the assassin sat at the bus stop. The bus got there. The whole time, Lupin was on the phone with him. So Benjamin got in the bath, and then Lupin said to him, "Wait for the assassin to get in the bath with Pascal. Wait for it to get in the bath." And it's those buses. I don't know whether anyone who lives in Europe will see one of these buses, but it's those buses that has two doors, so one for entry and one for exit. So they both entered through the entry point, and then while they were about to move, Benjamin hopped off before the door completely closed from the exit point. So then it meant that the assassin was left on the plane on the bus. And then Lupin showed up, and Benjamin thought, "Oh, thank God you're here." So we then cut the scene into 1995 when they were young. So they skipped school one day to a museum that had an underground tunnel, and the receptionist at the museum had given them a different blueprint that showed extra tunnels that no one knew about. So they had, well, not stolen, but the lady gave them the map to go and explore, but not to go into it, and they kept it up until now. So they still had a blueprint of that underground tunnel, and the plan was for them to go and hide there, and when the police comes after them, they will invade and go through the extra tunnels that no one knows about. So the police department got excited because now they know Lupin's house. Now they know, you know, in the house it had all his paraphernalia for the Lupin character, you know, all the different phases that he wears, different costumes that he wears, and they had put all of it into a warehouse to destroy. So this was Pellegrini's plan for the police constable or the chief officer, I can't remember his role, to burn everything. So destroy all evidence for Lupin, and when they kill him, like, it will all disappear. But it looks like Pellegrini has something over Hubert, the chief constable, because otherwise I don't see why a police officer would want to do this unless you're on his payroll or he's doing something for you. So long story short, they put everything in custody, and Gudera, the police officer who is Lupin Assam fanatic, had gone to pick the Jewish lamb, the lamb that have, you know, multiple opportunities to put candles. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Jewish lamb. And in it, one of the candles, Lupin had hid a memory stick or chip, but we're not gonna get into that just yet. So Benjamin and Lupin had rented out kind of a storage unit, and the storage unit within it has access to one of the underground tunnels that no one knew about. So that was their escape plan, that one day it will become important for them to use that underground tunnel. So one of the police officers, I've forgotten her name, Besseman is her name, I believe. She went through Benjamin's office, because they went and ransacked his place, and found a sticker that said room or story 12. And so they thought, oh, that's where they will be. I think it was all planned. So they went in there, try and chase them through this tunnel, but these boys had already worked it out years and years ago, and it took them very, very far away where no one knew where they were. Managed to escape, long story short, managed to escape. So now Leonard is dead. Pellegrini thought that the police had a son, but clearly they didn't, because they were after him and he evaded them twice. And now these two were waiting for the concert to happen. And at the end, they said, oh, this will be our last show and it will all be over. And while this was all going on, Raoul was reading a book called For the Blonde Lady. This was a Lupin book. And the blonde lady was a reminder of the blonde receptionist who gave them the map to start with. So it was about an escape plan that kept evading the authorities. Long story short. So now we will see what the next stage is regarding Pellegrini, the concert, and how things will be exposed. I look forward to watching the last one and reviewing it. If you haven't seen the series, it's on Netflix UK. I'm not sure where else it's available. Try and watch it. Watch the review. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you liked it, if you didn't like it. Let's get the conversation going in the comment section. Share, like, subscribe. turn on the notification bell so whenever there's any review, you'll be the first to know. And see you on the next one. Bye.